Hello guys, and welcome back to Jon Sheppard Fitness. Today's going to be a video that I'm going to be talking about something that I haven't told any of you lot if you've been on my channel for a long time, and it's something quite personal. Can be probably the biggest killer for most people. It's also something that I would say is something that people don't realize they have, but also go along with it for years and years and years and don't do anything about it because they think they can handle it. Some people don't know they've even got it. And I'm going to be talking about binging, right? Over the years, I have been quite lucky in my physique. I've never really put on much weight. I've always stayed quite similar, and as it's coming to my birthday next week, you start to think about things like what I could have done when I was younger and stuff like that. And one thing I do regret is not eating healthy and binging a lot. I myself am a big sweet tooth person. I absolutely love chocolate and biscuits and cake. I can eat loads, basically. I can eat until I'm sick. And like a lot of people, chocolate is probably my favorite, and it's my go-to when I'm feeling down, depressed, something's gone wrong. I will always go. If I haven't got it, I will go to a shop and get a load of it. I will even spend my last bit of money to get some. And I've never dealt with the problem. Not until the last few years, when I've been really, really serious about gymming, because before I was, but I wasn't. I was just one of them people who used to go to the gym to get a pump, and then go out partying. I ate what I wanted to. I just wanted to get the arms, get a bit of muscle on me. And people used to say on that nights out, oh yeah, you've got some good arms on you or whatever. But you never really look at yourself when you're not really that interested in a certain subject. So for me, I thought I was quite good. But then, of course, over the last couple of years, when I've started properly, I wouldn't say training like a professional, because I'm nowhere near a professional, but especially the last year where I've been trying to compete, of course, because of COVID, wrecking my whole life again this year. And yeah, I haven't really followed a diet. I've done bulking diets over the last 2 years to gain weight, but it's just basically me eating anything I want. It's not really a structured bulking plan, and yeah, my body suffered from it. It's obviously before Christmas, I had such, I didn't even know. I still to this day don't know what was wrong with me before Christmas. Obviously, I was really ill. I lost 10 pounds in December because of this illness, and also my throat. I had I forgot what it's called now. I had where I was gagging all the time. Acid reflux, and it felt like my body was shutting down, and I didn't know what I was doing wrong. I was just eating what I was usually eating, and I think my body just said, I've had enough. You need to make up your mind what you want in your life, in body wise. Do you want to train hard, go to the gym and look good? Or do you want to enjoy your food, and look whatever we give you, basically? That was what I was thinking, what my body was telling me. And I didn't know what I wanted, because it's willpower. That's the one thing that gets me motivated, is my willpower. Some days I can be really, really motivated. I will go to the gym. I will be going in the gym. Sometimes I can't even get out of the gym because I love it that much. I'll be there for 3 hours training and I'm loving it. You know, getting a buzz off the pre-workout because I'm not wearing out, and I've got a good metabolism. And I think that's the problem with me. I'm one of them lucky people where I could eat what I wanted to and I didn't put on weight. I still had muscle on me, but it was muscle what looked good in clothes. You know, I wouldn't look as good when I took my clothes off until I started eating healthy, and I've got the metabolism to maintain what I've got. It wasn't until I started cutting that I realized how bad of a diet that I was on, and what an actual strict diet can actually do for yourself. Because I've never been on one. I've done cuts, I've done little mini cuts, but they wasn't cuts in like taking out all the bad stuff. It was just lowering my calories. You know, I could still eat nice foods, but obviously it would just have to substitute something else. And until obviously the start of this year, I was thinking that, how am I ever going to do a cut? How am I going to do something which is so strict and not eat the stuff that I enjoy? But do I actually enjoy them? Are them things that I binge on enjoyable? Because every time I ate them, I would feel bad about myself. It wouldn't make me happy. Yes, the odd occasion when you're happy yourself, it's happy, you know, when you're with somebody and you're having a Chinese and, you know, a few sweets and that, and watching a film, and you're all happy in yourself. It was fine. But when you was miserable or upset and you just eat a load of crap, it just made me feel even worse. After the come down, basically, it is like a drug. Binging is like a drug, and people don't realise that binging is like, if you've heard reports on alcohol, it's probably more safer to drink a bit a day than go out one night a week and have loads. That's called binge drinking. And it's the same with eating. And that's what annoys me about all these fitness people now. I've done it, yes, I've done it a couple of times, but I'm talking about this. I'm a nobody. I don't really motivate people. I ain't got enough people who watch me to motivate people, you know. But if I was a big, massive YouTuber, I would never be doing all these challenges with food and all that, you know, because one is just, you're just taking the mick out of people because you've got a good physique and you can do this massive calorie challenge and still look good, where people would eat that much and they would suffer for a whole week. And you're a fitness person and you're trying to motivate people and eating a load of crap just to get views, I don't think is the right way about it. And I think that should be banned from people who are doing fitness. It should be banned, because it's like swearing on YouTube, or it's like doing something that's not meant to be in your channel. Fitness is supposed to be fitness. If you're doing about music, you do about music. Cars, you know, not something completely different, which is really actually bad. You know, you wouldn't go to your personal trainer and say, you know what, forget training today. We're going to do a 100,000 or 10,000 calorie diet, and this is your plan for today. No, not one personal trainer would ever do that. So why should they be doing it? You know, just for views. But the reason why I mentioned that is because a lot of us do follow these people, and a lot of us maybe can't handle these videos. Me watching them makes me want to do it, and not do 10,000 calories, but wants me to eat food. You know, it's like when you see at Christmas and it's just Marks and Spencer's adverts, and they're amazing, you know, and they just make you want to eat their food. You know, that's what it's there for. It's advertising like food, and for people who can't basically control themselves, they'll go straight to the shops and buy what they are seeing. And that's how binging starts, and that's how binging carries on. And my problem is I was binging and binging and binging, and I still do. The reason I am doing this video is because obviously at the moment we're in a place that is uncertain. We don't know what's happening. You know, one minute I'm wanting to cut, the next minute I'm wanting to bulk, the next minute I don't want to even work out anymore, next minute I feel like I want to work out. And this is all because of certain things. Obviously the gyms are not open yet. They'll be a lot better when gyms are open, because then I'll have a routine. And this is the thing, what you need to do if you're thinking about binging and having a something that's basically going to be bad for you, and you know it's going to be bad for you, don't do it. I know it's hard, but there is alternatives. Don't binge on something just to make yourself feel happy, because yes, it probably will for that second that you eat it, but after it you will feel like you have cheated on yourself. You feel like that then you need to do like triple the workout that you need to do before, and you'll never ever get anywhere. You'll just be going around in this vicious circle, and you will not know what to do. You'll just mess up your mentality. Your motivation will disappear, and you'll be just going nowhere. You'll be at square one, and if you were dieting, it will make you just go back to the start. And that's what I'm trying to tell you in this video. I am not been there. I'm still going through it. This is why I am finally deciding on what to do. I decided my last video I did say I'm bulking. I'm just going to get massive and everything. Yes, that is still on the cards, but I was obviously in bed last night and I was watching, somebody commented on one of my old videos, and I just watched it, and it was a video of me doing a muscle food thing, and I was just had my top off, and I think I was about 10 weeks out or something like that from the show. And my figure, I'm my biggest critic, and I looked at myself and I went, you know what, you're not in bad shape. That, you know, you can see abs without you even like tensing, and I miss that. I really miss that. If there's anything I miss at the moment, it is my physique that I had then, and that's why I'm just gonna cut. The PCA have now released their dates for the first couple of events, and it's their first timers, and it's around the 10th of October, I think. And I'm thinking, could I actually get into that and enter it? I do not want to go in it. I'm not going in it, but if there's some slots open still when it's near to begin, I might go in it. The only couple of reasons why I don't want to do it is because then I will have something I have to go for, and I don't want to be on this strict diet and then it basically gets cancelled like last time, because that absolutely wrecked me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut for myself. I'm not going to cut for any show. I'm not going to cut for anybody. I'm going to cut for myself. One thing that's bugging me more than absolutely anything at the moment, it's not the gym, it's not binging at the moment, it is me not knowing what I could have brought at that show. You know, I was 8 weeks out. Yes, I should have carried on, but sometimes when something big happens like this, hits, and then the gyms stop, my physique wouldn't have been the best it would have been. But now that the gyms are opening back up in a week or so, just over a week, I've got that chance to get back to see what I actually could have brought. So I am officially announcing that I am going to be cutting, and I am going to get in the best shape I have ever done. And I'm going to say something that I know it doesn't really mean anything, but I swear on my son's life, Kai, that I am going to get so shredded and ripped, not even myself will believe it's me. I'm going to make sure that I will walk out into the gym and people will be going, shit, wow. You know, I'm not going to be the biggest. Of course I'm not going to be the biggest, but I'm going to be the most ripped person in that gym, and it's all going to be for me. Also, I'm thinking about maybe when I get to basically this last point of the cut, gonna go do some photo shoots, you know, get some pictures of it, and because obviously I want to show people what I can do, for not only for myself, but you know, for times back when I'm like an old fart and say, look at me, look at granddad, or if Kai has some kids, look at granddad, I was proper ripped then. And they're like, yeah, you know, I can, and then it's some stories to tell. And also it's good when I do become a personal trainer that I have done this all myself. No one's helped me, and I've got to this stage, so it's good for myself. I know people are saying, and I do appreciate the people that said just bulk, get massive for next year, but I've been reading up and I've been watching people who are seasoned pros, and they say you need to get down to your basically bare minimum, or not like show ready bare minimum, but you need to get rid of that fat to build on. At the moment, I've got fat on me, so I need to get down to that bare minimum where there's, you know, a low percentage of fat, and then I can build up from there, because I know then even if I put on weight, which I will do, that will be more muscle than fat. So I'm gonna be doing it that way. I don't want to bulk like now, knowing that I've already got fat on, and then putting on more weight and not knowing what's fat and what's muscle, which will start to, you know, bug me again. And this is what you need to do. You need to set yourself a goal, and try and stick to it. I know it's hard, and I know from experience how hard it is to keep a goal, and it's easy people telling you. It's like me, I can tell you to do something, and that's the good thing about people. People are good at opinions, people are good at helping others, but the hardest thing to do is help yourself. It's easy to look after somebody, but looking after yourself sometimes is harder than looking after somebody else. And I have put this down on the plate now, and I am sticking to it. Obviously, it's my birthday on Monday. I'm planning on going out with some work colleagues the weekend after, because somebody's birthday's on that week as well. So I might go out, but what I'm going to do at the moment, I'm just going to start cutting nice and cutting out the crap, right? I'm going to probably have a treat on my birthday, because it is my birthday, and the Saturday I will probably have a few drinks. But other than that, most of my diet until the gym's open on that Saturday, I am going to eat healthy and clean. I'm going to try and cut my diet down. I will probably be about 2,200 calories per day. Just get my protein in, just about 200, you know, at the moment, and just try and wean myself out of all the crap. And that it is hard. Some people find it easier than others. If you live by yourself, you are the only person you can basically moan at, because you're the one that does the shopping, you're the one that lives there, no one else. You can't blame anybody else. I can blame 3 people in my house. Obviously, I live with my parents, so I can blame them because they eat rubbish. I can blame my son because he obviously likes his sweets and cakes and stuff, so they get bought for him, and that means I have to have some. I know it sounds bad blaming somebody, but if it's not there, you're not gonna eat it. And that's the only way I could just suggest not binging, is get all the crap that's in your fridges, cupboards right now and chuck it in the bin. If you are really serious about getting a really good physique or losing weight, get rid of all the crap. Yeah? If you have got the power and it's your place and no one else is in that place, or you're the one that controls the food in the house, you make sure that there is no crap in there, because I guarantee if the stuff is in there, you will go to that cupboard, that fridge, and you will eat if you have a bad day. Unless you have got some Terminator willpower, which I guarantee 99% of us have none. If you think then, well, I'll just go to the shop like you did, and I went, yes, you could do, but there is alternatives. You can still have nice stuff and cut, and it will make things better. Like if you like fizzy stuff or like sweet stuff, have a drink which is fruity, you know, which has got, it fixes your sugar. If you like chocolate, have a protein bar. At least you're going to get some protein in it. It's going to be reduced fat and chocolate. Even have dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's a lot better for you than milk chocolate. Cut down on your portion size. You know, if you're that bad, and you really do struggle, give your money or your bank card to somebody else. Do your shopping, and then at the start of the week, give your bank card to your parents or a friend and say, right, give me it back next week. If you don't need the money, you know, and you've got everything sorted, then do that. So then you can't go out and buy stuff. So there's plenty of ways on to stop yourself binging. I know it's hard for me to say that because I'm absolutely rubbish at it myself, but if you have got the control and you have got the power to stop it, do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because I'm gonna go and eat some cake. No, I'm not joking. I'm going now because I need to get some food myself. And also, if you didn't see the competition, there's a competition going this week to win some bulk powders, whey protein. All the details are in that video and also on Instagram. Basically, all I'm asking you to do is send a video to me and tag me in it in the Instagram of you doing your favorite back exercise. If you do that, you'll be automatically entered into the draw, and then I'll pick somebody from random on Sunday, and then the winner will be messaged, and I will send you one of the flavors of the whey protein for you. Simple as that. So if you're wanting some protein for nothing, go and send me a video. Anyway, I will see you next time.